Okay. In alhamdulillah wa salat wa salam ala wa rasulullah. Today we're going to speak about another problem that many Muslims have. You see it a lot when you go grocery shopping to the Islamic store or be around Muslims who are selling things. And that is swearing by Allah, taking oaths frequently. Everything that comes out their mouth is wallahi, 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 or I swear by God, I swear by Allah, I swear by Allah. Is this something that we should do or is it not? Well, Allah tells us in the Quran, in the interpretation, the meaning, protect your oaths. And when Allah sent this verse down, the Prophet Muhammad explained it. He said, this verse was sent down in regards to people who are selling things. The seller may swear to the buyer that his goods are the best in the world, that there is no goods better than his. He may swear to a lot of things to get a person to buy from him. And even though the person may fall for what you say and buy from you, you are deprived of Allah's blessing. So we have to be careful throwing Allah's name out there just to sell goods, just to get the money. In fact, the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said there are 3 categories of people whom Allah will not look at or even speak to on a day of judgment, and He will not reward them. Instead, they will end up in the hellfire. And they are a person who lived a long life and died an old fornicator or an old adulterer. And we talked about that before. Why? Because they put their desires over Allah. They die as a non-believer. Because even though they claimed to believe in Allah, they could not control their desire. They fornicated, adulterated, which is a sin. They'll be raised up as a kafir on the day of judgment. Also, the Prophet said, an arrogant beggar. Here you are, arrogant and going around begging for help from people when you're not really in need of it. And also a person who has made Allah as his merchandise by not selling unless he swears by God that his items are whatever he claims they are. So here you can see that these are 3 things you don't want to do. And as you can see, you're selling apples or oranges. You're going to swear by Allah that your oranges are the sweetest in the world, the best in the world, and the people may come and buy from you. But how do you know that those oranges are the sweetest in the world? Have you eaten or tried every orange in the world? So we have to be careful of this, guys. Also, in another hadith, the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, the best of my nation is my generation. And then the second best will be those who come after me, and then those who come after them. He said there will come a generation of Muslims who will be ready to witness without being asked to do so. They will be treacherous and untrustworthy. They will take oaths for vowing, but they will never fulfill them. And obesity will spread amongst them. He was talking about us. Look at the Muslims today, fat, obese, high off the hog because of our acquiring worldly ease. We lie, we cheat. We're quick to say, wallahi, wallahi, wallahi this, wallahi that. That's what it means. Ready to witness without being asked to do so. You swearing by Allah. when there's no reason for you to swear by Allah to anything. You ain't on trial. Nobody's life is in jeopardy. But you're going to swear by Allah because you're treacherous, you're untrustworthy, you're sneaky, because you want to make that money. You want the people to buy your goods. You want the people to think that you're telling the truth when you don't even know what the truth is. He's talking about us. We are the worst generation. We are the present generation. So again, guys, be careful of that wallahi stuff. You hear it all the time. Wallahi this, wallahi that. Don't do that. Also, the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, the best of man, the best of mankind is my generation, and then those who will come after them. There will soon come a people whose witnesses will go before their oaths, and their oaths will go before their witnesses. He's talking about us. Again, the Wallahi people. We're the Wallahi nation. And as one companion said, we were beaten by our elders. Whenever we went around saying Wallahi, we were beaten for that. So again, guys, teach your children and teach yourselves to stop saying Wallahi all the time. The only time you need to give testimony, an oath like that, is if your life is in danger, or you're testifying on behalf of another Muslim who's in trouble and you know the truth. That's the only time we use that wallahi. But we don't use it just to make money. We don't use it just to make people think that we are all this and all that. So this is something I want us to ponder. Because again, so many of us invalidate our belief in Allah with simple words like saying wallahi. On that note, we're going to stop right here for today. Tomorrow, guys, will be the last lecture of this series. And then I'm going to go into hadith. I'm going to go into hadith classes for you guys. So if you guys have any questions or comments, inshallah, you can type them on the screen.